I'm Ava, and today we are taking a look at Miniverse Make It Mini baby food. Let's get into our first capsule. All right. Now, if you aren't already aware, I did briefly already take a look at this series and I posted a short about it, but today I really wanted to kind of deep dive into this series because it's just so cute. And of course, I also want to compare and see how well of a fit it is for the Barbie dolls. So I do already have 4 out of the 8 to collect. So yeah, I hope this isn't a double. Anyways, let's see what we got here. Okay. Oh, yes, I do already have this one, but that's okay. We're gonna make it anyways. So yeah, it's the oatmeal and fruit, and there is instructions on everything you need to do to make it properly. Or you can just kind of wing it, which is what I like to do lots of the time as well, but it doesn't always work out, so. Okay, let's actually like unpack everything here. It's some little oatmeal and some fruit. We have some rice crackers, a spoon, tongs as always, and they always come with like a whole little kitchen set. Oh, and they always seem to have a theme to them, like this one's bunny themed, and each one does also come with a silicone baby. For a quick comparison, this is the Miniverse baby versus the My Mini baby, and I do probably like the My Mini baby slightly more, just I feel like it's more proportionate. And then this is the My Mini baby from series 2, which is probably my favorite just because it's the most opaque looking and the most realistic looking, I would say. There's our different types of babies. Nothing wrong with this one, just probably not my favorite. Let's make this mini baby meal. Step 1, we're going to open up our little oatmeal. Always appreciate the attention to detail on the Miniverse items. And I love how it's not even like real nutrition facts. It's just like sunshine 100%, whole goodness 100%, and like the little sticker to keep it shut. That's so cute. And now because I have gotten this set before, I actually have an opened up oatmeal bag that I'd actually prefer to use up first before opening up our new one. And let's scoop some into our dishes. The joys. Okay, I'm going in with my hands. Now, like I've always said about Miniverse, they do not cheap out with the ingredients. This is the second time I'm using this oatmeal, and there's still leftovers. Then let's grab our little rice crackers, and like they give us so many. We only need like half of one of these. So I'm gonna cut this in half, and then in half again. Ooh, that was a wonky cut. Good thing they give us so many. I'm redoing that. Let's put those onto our plate, and open up our little fruit container collection here. So fun. I'm gonna put some blueberries and strawberries into the little ears of the bunny plates. My toxic trait is I can never have an even amount of like little fruits. It needs to be an odd number. These little bananas look edible to me. Ooh. Okay. I'm not built for this. I appreciate that they have like 2 different tones of blueberry colors. It's like a lighter and a darker variation. Let's put the little spoon in there. Tell me this is not adorable. This is so cute. I also kind of appreciate the absence of resin with this series because sometimes it's just not a resin day. Resin's a whole commitment and it can be a whole mess as well. I would say the only downside is that like these little pieces are not going to stay in place and they will get lost on your floor. Which is why it is so nice that they give us so many extras. And it is kind of fun because then you can kind of play around with the dishes and you can like remake them over and over and over again. Now, taking a look back at the actual capsule, each capsule kind of transforms into something. For example, this one turns into a high chair. So like the table part's already there. And then there's this little chair you can clip on. Or like try to clip on. I always struggle with this, to be honest, but like it's worth it. Ow. Okay, we got it sorted. And then our little baby can sit in the high chair and we can put the little meal on the table. How adorable is that? To be honest, I probably wouldn't like use this high chair as anything else other than like just a display to display everything, but like it's not really like a realistic high chair to like use in the dollhouse. It's a very cute first capsule. I am hoping that the second capsule will be an entirely new set though. Okay, as a reminder of what we want, I want the bottle bundle 2, I want the potatoes and veggies, the applesauce, and the eggs and avocado. Let's see what we get. Okay, I can't tell yet. It's another bunny set, but I don't think we have this one. Let's just jump right to the collector's guide and see what it tells us. Oh, it's the potatoes and veggies. We do not have this one. I'm also realizing this is our first light blue capsule as well, which is just, it's a really pretty color. All right, our baby this time around looks slightly different with just a darker skin tone and darker hair color. Like I mentioned before, we have an orange little bunny dishware set. In our first package here, this is a little potato masher. That looks so cute. And then it looks like we're also given a cute little bowl and a spoon. In our second package, organic peas. And they're still in like the little pod. I think we're gonna have to like take them out of the pod later. That's so cute. Oh, I believe this is our potato in here. Okay. Oh, wow. And little carrots. Let's start off with unpacking our potato here. I love that it's like in a little like foil wrap and everything. Oh, look at that. So it's like a baked potato. It was like pre-baked, I guess. And let's just scoop some of this potato goodness out and into our bowl. Oh, proving to not be the most easy task, but very satisfying. I guess the next step is to like mash the potatoes, which is just kind of funny because like there's genuinely no purpose for this step. Like it's very fun and it just adds to the experience, but like the texture is already very mashed up. So this is really, it's not really doing much, but it's fun. Let's now scoop our potato mashed stuff into the plates. Sometimes it's just a little bit easier to go in with your fingers. It's not as aesthetic, but it's definitely easier. Let's then open up our little peas. This is probably what I'm most excited for. It's always so sad cutting the packaging though. That is the cutest little thing I've ever seen. And then yeah, I believe we actually pop the little peas out of their pods and then we can sprinkle those into one of the bunny ears. Like the detail is insane. Look at this pea pod, and not even that, the actual little peas like themselves are more than just like green little blobs. Like they have real little texture and like color too. It really reminds me of like legit shelling peas. Oh no, those went everywhere. They had a couple on the mashed potatoes as well, so I guess we can do that. They're not really sting. Okay, moving on to the carrots, which I'm also extremely excited about. Oh, it has one of those little like bread tags on it. I love the mini bread tags. That is a beautiful carrot. And according to the instructions, we are supposed to cut the carrot up with like scissors. I don't know what's the best way to do this and not have the pieces go flying everywhere. I'm gonna do my best to avoid that. What the heck? The little piece of carrot that flew over there is like sticking to the baseboard. I need to show you this. Like what the heck? It's literally stuck to the baseboard. Okay, I got it off. And I'll put a couple in the actual mashed potatoes as well. Okay, that could have been bad. I don't know what to do with this leftover carrot top. Like, it would feel so sad to throw it out. And let's put the little spoon into the plate here. Try to do this aesthetically. Ooh, ooh. Oh, it's all lifting up. It's all lifting. Okay. And for our little bowl, I guess we're just supposed to kind of fill it with more peas and carrots. Oh my gosh. We can put the little fork in there. This was definitely an extremely cute one. Compared to the last one, the end product of this one, I'm not as crazy about, but like the process of it and all the little ingredients, I am here for. And let's set up our little scene for this one as well. Once again, it did come with a little high chair attachment, which we know I am so skilled at putting on. Yes, that was sarcasm, just to be clear. Suck at this. Oh, we can put our little baby in there and set up the little dishes. Yeah, okay, I'm actually so obsessed with this. This is so cute. Let's check this one off the collector's guide and hope we can get another new one in this next capsule. Immediately, I'm a little nervous because the capsule is blue. I just really hope this isn't literally the last one that we just got. Oh my, no. No, no. Are you serious? No! Guys, what are the odds? I literally said I was fine with getting like any double that I had like from before, but I didn't want two doubles in one video. Like I didn't want two of the same in one video. No. Okay, please, please be a new one in this next capsule. At least just not one that we've already seen in this video. That's literally all I'm asking. It's a yellow capsule. I swear, if this is the first one again, I am gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. No. No, 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 no way. No way. No way. No. 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 Guys, I don't know what to do. My whole video is ruined. I only bought 4 capsules. I thought I would get 4 different things at least. So what I decided we're gonna do instead is I want to show you guys the other ones that I did collect and looked at in the short, because again, lots of you probably didn't even see the short and we really did not get to like look at the details. So one of the coolest ones I got was the bottle bundle 1. With this one, the capsule turned into like a little bed and the baby came with a little blanket. So I loved that switch up. It came with this blue little kettle that like the lid actually does come off. It does. There. It came with this little bottle dryer rack thing, some dish soap, formula, a little scooper for the formula, and a little cleaning brush. and 2 little bottles. And these bottles are different than the ones we've seen before because they're actually like little milk bottles. And the ones that we've seen before are more like little sippy cup things. And since this one isn't a food set, I can show you the full process for this because it's really fun. Okay, so starting off with the formula, they give us a lot of formula, which is really fun. So you can do this like so many times. It did used to have a little protective seal on there before that I ripped off the first time around. Oh, let's actually disassemble our little bottle first as well. Then we can grab the little scoop of the formula. Literally the cutest little thing ever, and then we can carefully plop that into our bottle. Then the kettle comes fully filled with water. How generous and thoughtful of them. Yes, I am joking. I filled this up myself from my kitchen. Let's put the pieces back together and give it a good shake. Look how fun that is. Now it's literally like milk, and then we can feed the milk to our baby. Amazing. But we're not done with this kit. There's still a whole other part to this. Once the baby has drinking all of the milk, or you just like pour it down the drain or on your carpet if you're lazy. Don't tell anyone. It's just water and suspicious powder. Then it's time to wash the bottle. So they gave us this little dish soap, which is literally so cute. You just pull off the top like that, or just lift it up, and we can put a little drop in there. Why isn't it coming out? Oh, there's a little piece that's kind of just oh no. Okay, it is just soap, I guess, but still, that's not fun. Where is a tissue? Okay, so yeah, there was a little seal in there. Once you remove that seal, then you can put a little drop of soap in the bottle. We can put some more water in there and use our little scrub brush to clean it. Then we can put everything on the drying rack. Oh. Okay. So now everything can dry. This is such a fun kit, and you can really reuse this so many times. They give you so much formula, and I'm sure you could easily find a replacement for the formula once it runs out as well. Another one that I got was the cereal and fruit. It comes with this little cereal box, a blue cat-themed dishware set, blueberries, why am I so aggressive? 3 little bananas, spoon and knife, and a whole cutting board. This thing is awesome. This one's pretty awesome because you literally can like peel a banana and cut it up. I of course already did peel and cut up one of the bananas. I think I might insert some of the footage that I used for the short because I have a lot of footage that I could repurpose, but I did film everything like vertically. So if I zoom in, it's just like a real close up, but maybe it's like aesthetic. Anyways, I did cut up one of the bananas and I can put those little pieces into our plate, and I'll sprinkle some blueberries in there too. As for our bowl, I'm gonna pour in some of our cereal. And so that was this one. Quite simple, but a very fun process. I love the little bananas. And of course, this one came with a baby in a high chair as well. And I also have the yogurt and fruit. For this one, I'm not really gonna try to attempt to like remake it again because these things are like stuck in place and I did like kind of place them perfectly. So I don't wanna risk trying to redo this. There is also this bowl. It used to look cute, but I think all the strawberries like sunk to the bottom. Yeah. But yeah, basically they give you this little yogurt stuff, which has like the most fun consistency ever. And yeah, I'm gonna like stick this back into the bowl here and then place our strawberries on top. I'll stick a little spoon in there as well. And yeah, here's the little fruit packet that they gave us. But yeah, for this one, it's basically a bottom layer of yogurt and then these little kiwis here. It was such a fun process because they do give you these little tiny kiwis here that I got to cut in half and then cut up into little slices along with the little mangoes or whatever that's supposed to be. And once again, it came with a baby in a high chair. When it comes to the size comparison of this series to the Barbie dolls, I would say it's pretty perfect. The babies are definitely a perfect scale for the Barbie dolls, along with all of the accessories. Like, I think everything works so well with the dolls. Like the mini dishware, the individual ingredients. I don't think I've seen a single thing that doesn't work great for the Barbie dolls, so love that for us doll collectors. And so that was Make It Mini Baby Food. I think it's an awesome series, great fit for the dolls, and I'm curious to know what you guys think about it in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see all of you guys in the next one. Bye!